Yeah, so I'm back in the dome. Holy cow, was that a good vacation. I seriously needed it. I was kind of starting to go a little bit bonkers inside my brains because there was a lot of stuff going on. And it's just a lot of stuff going on. So I've just been in the Bahamas for 3 months. And I've posted a whole bunch of videos about that. It was awesome. Now, a couple notes about vacations. No, I'm not rich. That's not why I could go to the Bahamas for 3 months. If you look up vacation rentals, you'll find that renting a place for a month usually costs less than it does for 2 weeks. Because the monthly rate is way less than the daily rate or even the weekly rate. So, going for extended vacations is not actually that expensive. The biggest difficulty is work. If you have work you have to go to all the time, you can't really, leave for a month at a time, or in this case 3. But I can work from anywhere, so there you go. And yeah, man, I really needed to just like put everything aside and chill out. Just lots of stuff. Like this whole robot toy thing. That's really great, but it's also difficult working with other people. But I've kind of let a lot of things go. Like now the toy company, they have their own marketing stuff, and everything inside the box I designed. Everything outside the box and all the marketing and all that stuff is other people. So they do this stuff, and I'd be like, oh, no, don't do that. That's not as cool, man. You should blah, blah, blah. And they'd be like, oh, what do you know? You're just the guy who made this thing. Oh, we know what we're doing. And I'd be like, oh, really? You're going to do that? Oh, man. So anyway, finally got to the point where I was like, okay, just go do the thing and don't ask me about anything. I don't want to know. Just do the thing. The thing inside the box is awesome. That's all I really care about. I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, besides, I'm making my video game. That's my marketing. Not that it's marketing, but, whatever I'm trying to say. I don't know. But that, and like, I've got all these things I'm trying to build. And I'm trying to, like, I don't know, there's lots of stuff going on. And it was really good to get away and just hang out on the beach and build a boat out of some garbage and stab lots of things in the ocean. I stabbed lots of things in the ocean. I ate them! Which was really great because I hate going to the grocery store and buying dead animals and eating them and not actually knowing how the animal was treated, but being pretty sure these animals probably weren't treated that great in their life. That, and in addition, not experiencing the death of the animal, it takes away something. It makes it harder to appreciate the life that is giving me the life. So when I go out there and I stab something to death with my poker, I am appreciating that it's dying for me to eat it. And it's, I think about this stuff anyway. So I don't go around wasting food anyway. But I think a lot of people should have this experience because when you have the whole experience and you understand that this was a living thing and you've taken its life and put it into you, you appreciate the stuff a lot more. Because I see all these people. Oh, I've just gotten back to civilization too. So I'm kind of like in shock a little bit. Like, so many angry people around throwing garbage everywhere. I can't take it. But anyway, like most people in civilization, they never see the death and that's all cleaned up. Someone else does that. Ooh, I don't have to deal with that. And they just get their burger or their steak or whatever, and they eat a quarter of it, a half of it, and throw out the rest. What if someone killed you and threw half of you away? Anyway. We don't just have, even in addition to just being totally disrespectful to that life, we don't have infinite resources. Don't waste stuff. Which I could get in a whole global warming argument about this too. Anyway, I'm not going to get too far off topic. What is the topic? I don't know. There's no topic. I'm just excited to be in the dome. Here, check it out. I made a new workstation zone over here. See, this is my old room here. This is my floor. And look, this is all new stuff. Here, if you come over here. Yeah, I've been back for like a week. I just haven't whipped out my camera yet. kind of hard to tell, but there's a new floor hovering over the zone down there. So now I can jump up, climb up on my monkey bars, and hop over the fence, and I'm in my room. And I've also been putting up, like, super don't fall off anything netting and fence and all kinds of stuff. Like, here's the trampoline up there, right? So now I have all this fishing net that I found on the beach in the Bahamas that's there just in case the trampoline breaks, and all upstairs and everywhere the stairs are, and anywhere a kid might be able to fall off something, there's fencing and netting and all this stuff. Because, you know, I got kids, they're getting bigger, they're starting to run around and do all kinds of stuff. I don't want them falling off. So anyway, the dome's getting a lot safer. And, yeah, I've kind of landed back in this whole situation of, ring ring, hello? Yes, this is Jaimie. What? You want me to build a what for you guys? Oh, okay. What? You want it last week? Why last week? Can it be like 3 weeks from now? Alright, I'll see what I can do. You know, I've got all this stuff to do. Kind of for the toy company, and yeah, mostly for the toy company. Although, I'm much more relaxed about it now. With the first toy, I was like, this has to do well, I have to go crazy and make sure and blah, blah, blah. But now I'm just like, alright, man. I'll get it to you when I can get it to you. Because, like, there's all these other people who are involved, and this was part of the, you know, the stress that I had to, you know, just get out of my head, is there's a lot of other people working on this stuff, and, yeah, it keeps coming back to me, like, whoa, we've just spent 4 weeks doing this one little thing, so we're gonna toss it back to you, and can you get everything else done in one day? And then I'd be like, what? Why are you guys even doing anything? Kind of stuff. Anyway, so now I'm just much more relaxed about it. Because I'm working with all kinds of other people, and they're not taking stuff nearly as seriously as me, or, okay, they're not as good at stuff as me. I'm sorry. Anyway. I think I've diarrheaed all over the camera here enough. Anyway, I'm back home, and it's cool. Ooh, check out my new view from my fancy floor. It goes right up to the windows, and I can see the spring house down there, which works. Oh yeah, and everything in the house works. Except a few spots in the walls. Woodpeckers! They poked holes in the walls. So, nothing disastrous happened over the winter. Just a few holes from woodpeckers. They went right through the wall, though. At least, I mean, they didn't come in or anything. I guess they realized, ooh, it's a big open space over there. They just stopped and left, but there were holes, so I had to stuff stuff in there. Well, there was one disaster during the winter. I came back in December or January or something, just for a week, and I was driving around my car, and then smoke started coming out of one of the air vents, and I was like, oh, I better turn that off. Oh no, and the smoke kept coming. Apparently mice had made a nest inside one of the air vents, and it caught on fire. So I managed to get the car off the side of the road just as flames were billowing out, and I got out of the car, and there was snow all over, so I started throwing snow in there, but it's like the vents are like up inside this tangled mess of stuff. And then, I mean, at some point I was like, there's no way I'm going to put this fire out. My car's going to be a giant fireball within 5 minutes. Probably a lot less. So I looked around and thought, alright, what do I want to save? I'll take this bag and this and everything else. It'd be probably better to just let it go. So I backed away, and the whole car blew up in a giant ball of flames. I mean, it didn't blow up like kaboom. It was just like, so yeah, my car caught on fire on the side of the road. I've seen that happen before to other people. Wasn't really expecting it to happen to me, but it did. Yeah, lots of other things are going on too. But I'll get into that later. Anyway, I'm back home. And I haven't made that much money off the robot toy thing yet. But they just came out in Australia and won some super awesome toy, greatest toy in the universe award. I mean, they didn't have to give it that award. I already knew it was the greatest toy in the universe because, like, that's the way I made it. Hello. Anyway, so supposedly it's doing pretty well there, and it's coming out in the States and Canada and I don't know, Japan and some other places So hopefully that $2 an hour should go up a little bit. Hopefully, pretty soon. And then I want to buy an island, you know. But, well, that might be a pipe dream. We'll see. No, it's not a pipe dream. It's totally going to happen.